Aquarius, welcome back to another Four Paths Healing Tarot message. My name is Dee. If you're new to the space, welcome. I'm glad that you popped in to say hey. We are doing pick a card today, and we're looking at how people view you. And so you are just going to pick number 1, 2, or 3. If you pick number 1, the messages from deck 1 that come out are for you. If you pick number 2, the messages from deck 2 are going to be for you. And if you pick deck number 3, the messages that pop out are going to be for you. That's how we're going to do this, Aquarius. All right? How people see you, how they view you. For Aquarius, please, God, angel, spirit guides. How do people view Aquarius? What do they think about Aquarius? Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. Aquarius, please. Anything else? I have 2 out here. I have the Queen of Wands and I have the 3 of Swords, some air energy here, air sign energy. Queen of Wands is extremely dynamic, okay? Very attractive. And Aquarius, I think that this feels like there's someone here that is viewing you and they don't understand you, okay? That's out of the gate. And you remember hearing back in the day, people still say it, but I don't hear it as much as I used to when I was a kid and when I was a teenager. When people would say things like, oh my goodness, like they are so gorgeous, they are so fine, they are a heartbreaker. That's the vibe that I picked up as soon as these popped out. That you are, Aquarius, you don't mind, like, you don't settle. Okay, let me make that very clear. You don't settle. And you know that you're attractive. You know that you're beautiful. And you know that you can have whatever it is that you want. You don't flaunt it. You don't make it known to everyone. But there may be someone, this is a very specific message. I haven't been getting messages like this for the other signs, but whoever this is for, it feels like someone views you as a potential risk to their heart because you could really have whatever it is that you want with the Queen of Wands here, as well as the 3 of Swords. Now, another thing that's coming up in my mind too, and I'm trying to capture all of this as it's flooding through, is that Aquarius, you may recently have gone through something and there's someone who's watching you and they see you as a beautiful person, very attractive person. And they're standing in power with you. They're sending their energy and love with you as you're working through heartbreak, and they're trying to make sense of it with you. So that's another thing that might be coming up, very specific message, but the overall message is that people see you as a very attractive being, and because you're so attractive, they have this perception that it could be a risk to know you and date you because you are so dynamic and attractive, and you possibly have eyes on you, and they worry about the potential of being rejected by you or heartbroken by you. Very specific message. So that's for card 1. Now we're going into card 2. So if you pick card number 2, these messages are for you, Aquarius. How do people view you? Very interesting messages. I haven't had anything like that yet. How do people see or view Aquarius? Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. Very nice. Oh, okay. This one wants to pop out. This is beautiful. Now, this is a lot of Pisces energy here for me as a reader. The 9 and 10 of Cups. So 9 and 10. So this feels like when it comes to acquiring what it is that you really want, you know how to go about it. And you don't, again, you don't settle for things that are not good enough for you. Aquarius, this feels like you don't mind putting in the work, because to get to a 9 and a 10 of Cups, I mean, this is all that we want in love and abundance. This is abundance, fulfillment, satisfaction. To get to the 9 and the 10 of Cups in any domain in our lives, it takes a lot of work. It also takes heartbreak. It takes setbacks. It takes disappointment. We look rosy and beautiful when we're at the 9 and 10 of Cups, right? But that's because people don't know the story. Like, what compelled you to get out of bed after a loss to keep going after truly what's good for you, what's good for your family, so that you can have the family, the lifestyle, the beauty, the romance of your dreams. But someone is seeing you as someone who has it all together. They see you for the person that you have blossomed into. But this also feels like there are people who may see you as someone who, you have it all together. You have all the cool stuff, all the cool clothes. You have all the good friends. You had the cool wedding last year. You have the awesome job, the beautiful babies, the 2.5 kids, right? With your fur babies and all that. They see all of the things, but they're not able to see, because you do this so well, Aquarius, they're not able to see all of the pain, the hard work, the ways that you had to strategize, the ways that you had to take gut punches from people, figuratively speaking, right, in the workplace, or, the losses, the heartbreak to get here. But they definitely see you as someone who has mastered, this idea of self-fulfillment and abundance. Now we are going into card number 3. So if you pick number 3, these messages are for you. How do people view Aquarius? Let's see what pops out here. Card number 3. Pile number 3. Cards. Maybe multiple that pop out. All right. We have the Page of Swords out here. Okay. This feels like you. The Page and the Knight for me feels like the fixed signs, and you are air fixed. So Page of Swords here, and then here you are again. This is very fascinating. There's someone, and this again, it feels kind of specific, like you may be around someone who knows you deeply. Like this could be like a best friend, this could be a significant other, this could be a family member. You might be channeling for someone, or this could be a cross-watcher reading, I'm not sure. But someone who's cross-watching this, but they're not Aquarius. But I say that because these 2 cards are a lot of the embodiment of the Aquarius archetype, and personality. But this being this ability to strategize, feel comfortable going on a new path, a new way of thinking about moving forward, and then actually doing it. Being reluctant to change course, maybe being reluctant to move on, to go on to, less turbulent water, the path of least resistance, but, using humor, being lighthearted enough to do it. When it comes to communication, someone views you as being the person who might have the different perspective, the different way of looking at this, a different way of describing this or narrating a situation here too, with the Page of Swords being here. So this feels like someone is viewing you as a dynamic communicator that kind of changes the tide, right? You offer something to communication, through your communication, because of your mind and how it works, that might, deeply inform a direction that a process might go, maybe at work or in a relationship or in a friendship. But you offer something to the thought process, you offer something through your words that helps to give a more informed understanding about how something can move on and grow and be better in its outcome. That's a beautiful, beautiful energy. That is what I have for you, Aquarius. I hope you are well out there in the world. Thank you for your lovely comments, likes, shares, and subscribes. If you like this space, it feels good. I'd love for you to join the family and subscribe. If you can't do all of that, you just want to pop in, I'm so glad that you did. And hopefully I can see you next week in another 4 Paths Healing Tarot message. Take care. Bye.